Okay, this OSI models, we have 7 layers in OSI. Okay, these rules are followed by everyone throughout the universe. They need to follow this. I'll tell you what happens if they don't follow this OSI model. Okay, in order to transfer data from one place, one region, like let's say I'm sending data from India to US. Now we are communicating, right? My data is going from my place to your place. Okay, so how is my data getting transferred? Okay, if India is using different set of rules and if US is using different rules, then is it possible to transfer data from my end to your end?
No,
Anyone?
so
No.
OSI is open system interconnection. Okay. Do you think without OSI model, can you transfer data?
it probably would be possible,
You
but it
need
would
packets.
just
You
be a
need
more
packets.
complicated.
You need
Okay.
to show the data. Without this packets, you cannot.
Yeah. So basically, see, without OSI layer also you can send the data. But what happens? Let's say this is A. Sorry about my handwriting. This is B. Okay. A wants to transfer data from A to B. Okay. So what if I don't use OSI model? First thing, I'm sending a data packet, this data. Okay. So I'll not know whether this data has reached B. First thing, A will not know whether this data has reached its destination. Okay. That is the first problem. And second problem is if a hacker, okay, let's say some black hat hacker comes in between, and what if he takes this, if he sniffs this packet within the network? As I'm A, let's say I'm A, I'm sending my user credentials, my username and login. What if he sniffs this packet? Or I'm sending my bank details. What if he sniffs this packet? So he'll get my data. So second thing, there is no confidentiality of data. My data is public when I send it with if I don't use OSM model.
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm say A is sending some user credentials or some bank details to that particular destination. Okay, let's say this is bank server or any Facebook websites. So my A is sending data to B. When A is sending data to B, what happens? If hacker comes in between, this is called man in the middle attack. Wherein hackers comes in between and he'll sniff the packet. Whatever data is transferring from A, he'll sniff it, and when he sniffs it, he'll find the data. It will be in plain text format, the user credential. Let's say abc@gmail.com and 1234 is a password. He'll just see it and he can log in from his computer and he can change my data or password. Okay, so there is no confidentiality of data, like my bank details, everything will be there with that hacker. Okay, this is the second problem. And what is the third problem? What if this data will not reach the destination and stay within the network? What happens? Any,
I guess
any
it's staying
idea?
on the network.
Yeah,
It doesn't reach its destination. That's what you're saying, right?
yeah, it will not reach the destination. If it doesn't reach the destination, what will happen to that packet? It will stay within the network.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it will stay within the network. So it's if a lot of packets are there inside the network, then what happens? Traffic increases. When traffic increases, the server will be taking requests very slow. You might be having this, whenever a website is having a lot of load on its website. In our case, though, we have JNTU university websites, wherein if they release their, the results of our BTech or anything under graduation results on that day, So what happens? Everyone will try to access that website. So the load on the server will increase and it will become slower. Okay, sir. Sometimes it will say that service is not available. In same way, if this networks will stay inside in the network, if the data will stay inside the network, then traffic increases. The other data, if it when it will want to get inside B, then it needs to travel through this package. Okay, so let's say you are traveling from your office to home. If you are having traffic, then you'll reach little in 1 hour. If you're not having traffic, you'll be reaching in half an hour. Okay. In the same way, if network traffic increases, the data reaching the destination, it will take time. Okay. So this is the third thing. Packets will stay inside network and it will cause trouble. Okay. So in order to avoid all these things, we use OSI model. In OSI model, we can avoid all these problems. Our data will be safe, first thing. And second thing is A will know whether B this data has reached B or not, because B will be sending acknowledgement back. Okay. And third thing, the data will be in encrypted format. So even though if hackers sniff the data, he cannot, it will be useless information for him because he cannot decrypt it, because it will not be in plain text. Let's say I'm sending some abc@gmail.com. The encryption, if it is encrypted, it will say, something like 123 hash 0 abcd, something like that in encrypted format. He'll not even understand what it is unless he decrypts it. So here we are having the confidentiality of data too. Okay. And if everyone are using the same rules, then it is easier for us to transfer from communicate with from one country to other country too. Okay. So that is why we use OSI model. So we'll be seeing OSI model. Okay. We'll be seeing all these layers in OSI model. Okay, so in each layer we have different types of protocols. In each layers we have different types of ports and protocols. We'll be discussing about ports and protocols because first thing, if you scan any website or if you scan any system, no website or no system will be telling you, no website or no system will be telling you the loophole of its website. Okay. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, there's a lot of background noise. I don't know if you hear that. There's a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a background noise. I'll just try to avoid it. Now, is it fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so this is like heart of our hackers. Okay, so basically everyone needs to know about OSI layer because first thing, any website if you go, if you want to hack any website or any mobile or any system, okay, so they'll not tell you that I'm having this vulnerability or I'm having this loophole. They'll only tell you that I'm having this open ports. Okay, so what are open ports? Ports are something called as, let's say I'm in one room. If I want to enter inside another room, I need to open the door. The door should be open. If it is locked, I can't get into other room. I can't get inside other room. See, in same way, ports are also, let's say there is a FTP port, file transfer protocol. It is port number 2021. If I want to transfer file from one laptop to other laptop, the other laptop should be having the FTP port open. And my laptop should also have a FTP port open. Unless you have port open, you can't transfer data. Okay, so what we'll be doing is we'll be scanning the website and let's say the FTP port is open in that particular website, then we can exploit it. We have exploitation thing. We have exploitation framework wherein each type of port has different type of exploitation. So we need to understand what ports and protocols are. Main ports and protocols. There are like 65,354 ports. Okay, we are using 1024 port till now. Okay, So in that 1024 ports, we have like 23 important protocols. Okay, so we need to know what protocols are and what will that protocols do. Okay, so there are HTTP, which is 8080, and there is HTTPS, which is 443, SSH 23. So you have many ports and protocols. Okay, so if you know the ports and protocols, what happens is immediately when you scan the website, if you see some port open, then immediately you'll get an idea. Okay, it is file transfer protocols. We can get any files from that website, and we can also send any files to that website. Okay, when you do that, we'll be sending few payloads related to that. Okay, that is why we should know what is OSI model. And in OSI model, we'll also be getting a clear-cut idea how the data is transferring inside the network. Okay, you'll get a graphical representation of data by the end of physical layer. We'll be having each layer, we'll be going through each layer. By the end of physical layer, you'll get an idea, clear-cut idea how data is getting transferred. Okay. So is this enough for today? A lot of theoretical, you need to digest everything. So just note it down, do some research on it.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, if I start it now, it will take like 40-45 minutes for OSI model. So it is better to start it tomorrow. Okay, so we'll go through this OSI model tomorrow, because if you have a lot of theoretical knowledge today itself, then you can't take it.
So when are
Yeah.
we gonna start doing labs and things like that? Is it most theoretical this week or like? Yes.
2 more days maximum theoretical, and then we are going to start with phases of hacking.
Okay.
Okay. After in phases of hacking, we have 5 phases of hacking, and in each phases of hacking, we have tools. So we'll be discussing about the tools and phases of hacking in next classes.
Okay.
Right?
So how's the test structured? The whole ESH, the ethical certified hacker test. Is it structured like this? Are they gonna ask you questions like for the model, or is it more like conceptual questions, or
Yeah,
how is it?
basically, if you attend any interview related to cybersecurity or networking, okay, there'll be let's say they're asking 10 questions. Out of 10 questions, they'll ask 2 questions or 3 questions from OSI model. That is mandatory.
What about the exam? I'm talking about the exam, the ethical certified hacker exam.
CEH exam. Okay,
See.
CEH exam also has same thing like all ports and protocols, everything, theoretical exam. Right? They won't be asking you to hack any website or hack any mobiles and show us. They'll be giving you multiple choice questions wherein you have it is related to your ports and protocols itself.
Okay.
Mostly protocols. Okay, this is very important in ethical hacking field, right?
Okay.
Okay, so anyone is having any doubts, you can ask me right now, or you can do research today, and you can get back tomorrow. Anything is fine.
Are you gonna send the slides right after this?
Can you,
Okay, sure. I'll be sharing the slides with Kirti. Kirti will be sending it to you, right?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Karthik, I just stopped here and I was looking into the screen. I was actually in another room working, and this is really good. So OSI model is really good, and I don't know if you're going to tell these boys maybe in the next class, or there's one thing
Yeah,
I
next class.
remember. Yeah, I remember to remember the 7 layers of the OSI model. There is an easy way to remember, which I learned in 10 years back, which is so let's say which layer is what and all that. So I used to do, please do not throw sausage pizza away. That's a formula was a feed. I mean, that's a sentence which is I
No,
noted.
no way we are going to say like you might be remembering like APST, something like that.
Yeah.
No, we are not going to do something like this. Is
No,
ethical
no.
hacking. Why
What
do
I'm
you need to
asking
by
is
heart it?
that,
Yeah,
yeah, if
yeah,
they want to remember easily which
huh,
layer is what, which layer coming after what, right? Like after network, which
yeah,
layer comes after session,
yeah,
which comes, because this is very important. The 7 layers
yeah,
has to be this layer, this model only. If you
Yeah.
say after physical network, then that's completely wrong. After data usage session, that's completely wrong. It has to be physical. Second is data. Third is
So
network.
can you stop? Let me explain you. First thing, we are not going to jump off from one layer to other layer. Okay, let's say I'm sending some message in WhatsApp. Okay, I'm sending some hi message. So it should be they need to know how this hi message is reaching the destination. It is going through the 7 layers. What is each layer doing to that hi message? Okay, if they know what this message is, how are they going through these 7 layers, they'll automatically remember all these 7 layers because they don't need to by heart it. In
Cool.
application layer you have different
No problem.
advantages. In
Yeah.
presentation layer obviously we'll be getting through. It's like if it is a cyber security, you don't have to by heart it or something. You just can remember it by knowing what it does, each layer.
Yeah, no, you are completely agree. I agree with you. I mean,
Yeah.
when I did a CCNA, I had to do that, but that's fine.
Yeah. It is not going to be same with my case. Okay, definitely we are going through this. I told you it will take me like 40 minutes for me to explain OSI model itself. So we are going to start fresh tomorrow. Okay, again by 6 a.m. in India.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, done.
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.